timber that's born. Our love gives me warmth and shelter. Sounds like music and it smells so sweet. Grace and beauty are the constant beat. Horses around me and I feel like I'm home. 'Cause I'm wild about bonds. 'Cause I'm wild about bonds. 'Cause I'm wild about bonds. Wild about bonds.
I want you to meet my new friend, Pistol. He's one of 40 foals born here each spring at the Char O Lot Ranch in Central Florida. The Chembry family has high hopes for this little guy, and they should know. They've amassed more than 500 Appaloosa World and National Championships in the ranch's 40-year history. The Chembrys all share a passion for their breed.
I love Appaloosas, first of all, for their color. I think they're very unique in the way they look. They're also really great-minded, very versatile, athletic horses, and they can pretty much do whatever you ask them to do, so that's what I like about them.
People are very committed to their breed in this organization, and that is why I've stuck with the breed my entire life.
I love their minds. They're much quieter and mellower than a lot of the other breeds, and they try really hard to work.
My late husband Doug and I started the ranch actually at this location in 1976. It was a bare piece of property with nothing on it. The original main barn was the first barn that was built here. We were intent upon building a barn that would last forever.
All our basic horses here are all halter horses. Most of the outside stalls are the riding horses. Our stalls here were built with an open front to provide more air. All my stalls do have metal fans. Each stall has their individual lights.
The construction that we mainly used in the barns is CBS block. It's virtually indestructible. They can't knock it down. It will last through hurricane season, and it's cooler in the summer.
I noticed you have these huge vents. They look like swamp coolers. What is it for?
No, they're actually exhaust fans that take all the dead heat out of the barn during the summertime.
Which helps in Florida.
Yep, it does help very, very well. This stalls is just a dirt frame, and we put a nice soft rubber mat on top, and then we put our bed in with our shavings very deep. And then we left it dirt so that the urine would pass through the rubber mats into the soil. So it would not have any buildup of urine.
All right, so they're not standing in it.
Yes, exactly.
As time went on and funds went on, we got more established in the breeding industry, and that's when the Mermotels started going up.
When we come back, an Appaloosa extravaganza right after the break.
Wild about bonds.
The mares and foal stalls are larger. They're all 12 by 18. They're also designed to have creep feeders in the corners so that the foals can eat. They all have automatic waterers. We have these lanes that are designed specifically so that the mares and foals can't get separated. The foals have to follow the mothers.
So I noticed all your stalls have this bar in them. What is that for?
Yes, they do. These bars, come on in, Ariel. I'll show you. These bars back here are designed so that the foals can get underneath and they can eat the grain any time of the day or night that they want, and the mares can't get under it.
So that way the mama can't eat it all.
Absolutely, absolutely. And she tries.
I'm sure they do.
Breeding season is my favorite time of the year. Barns, then we decided we needed to showcase our stallion. We only have 5 stalls in here. When people come to view the stallions, they're right here. They can come see them.
We have a legendary sire who is just new to the world named The Secret, and he is syndicated. The most he can breed a year is about 20 to 25 mares a year, which makes his babies more valuable because there's not an arsenal of them. One of his sons, Illegal Secret, was named this year's most winningest stallion in history. He's won the national and the worlds 14 times. He's never been beat.
Halter horses are the bodybuilders of the horse world, and their training regimen is very impressive.
We do the same thing every day by the same time, and that is what makes us successful. It's no different than a bodybuilder who goes to the gym the same time every day. It's repetitious, consistency, and that's what develops the muscles to the highest capability.
After the stallion barn came the biggest project of all.
We've always had an open arena, but the covered arena was a really big thing. Florida rains, it's hot, the sun, so that was a huge, big investment for us, and it has well worth paid off in the long run.
I'm here with Cheryl and Brady, and I'm gonna try out my skill for the first time on a real Western pleasure horse.
All right, spurs on you so that you have a little more way to make them go. You're gonna cluck for walk, cluck for jog, and kiss for trot.
Well, I could get used to this.
So, what'd you think?
I loved it. It's different from everything I've done before. In English, all this momentum is underneath you, and it's really driving the horse forward, and this is much more the leisurely
Nice
end of the
and
horse
relaxed.
world. Just sit back and relax, enjoy the view.
Yep, nope, it's like put it in gear and
just
on
leave it.
autopilot and leave it alone.
I like it. So what is it about barns that you like in general?
They're the homes to our amazing horses. We want them to be happy and comfortable, and that's what's wonderful about the barns is it's their home.
We virtually live in them. Our house always came second, and the barn always came first. I mean, that's just how it is. We would always make improvements to the barn, and then whatever was left over went to the house. That's been our livelihood.
I think they're peaceful with the horses in them, and you come out, everything's quiet.